Welcome back, trainers. So the grass event is officially over and a new event has been announced, and that is going to be the bug event featuring bug Pokemon. The image they decided to use was going to be a Scyther. No new shinies were announced, but let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, so here we are within the Pokemon Go app news, and they are featuring the Scyther picture here. Now, don't get too hyped for that to be a shiny because we've seen what they did with the grass event. They featured an Oddish. Everybody was expecting that, possibly Bellsprout, myself, and we didn't get that. In fact, we got regional shinies, Solrock and Lunatone, so they can throw us for a loop. Who knows if we're even going to get a shiny within this event, because we already have a few bug type Pokemon that are shiny, but that doesn't stop anything from releasing it. So fingers crossed for that shiny Scyther. Personally, that's what I want to see. I will have an image on the sides here so you can see that. Now, this is going to be happening from April 2nd, 1 p.m. PDT till April 9th, 1 p.m. PDT, so get ready. Features: bug type Pokemon will be appearing more frequently in the wild. Incense will last twice as long, so currently they last 30 minutes, so they'll be going for an hour long. That's pretty nice. More Pokemon will appear when using Incense, so instead of the usual few minute spawns on your Incense while you're moving, because if you did not know, if you're using an Incense and you're moving, the spawn rates will spawn a little bit faster as opposed to just being still. So they're going to be spawning more frequently, and hopefully you'll be able to see a lot of those, possibly Caterpie, because that is a very nice shiny. And personally, I do not have one myself. Field research, limited time bug type Pokemon field research will be available during this event. So there you go. Hopefully it'll be revolving around Caterpies, possibly Pincers, shiny Pincers if you don't have one of those. Pinecones as well are shiny. And for a nice visual here, we have an image made by LeakDuck, so I will be leaving a link to their Twitter in the description so you can go ahead and check them out. And you see Caterpie, Pinsir, and Pinecone. So personally for me, I still need Pinecone as well as Caterpie. Ran into a whole bunch of them, but no shiny quite yet. Not too worried about the Pinecone. I'm really hoping they bring in the shiny Scyther though, because shiny Scizor was going to be amazing. Scizor, however you like to say it. And in the next bit of news, we have Earth Day coming up from April 13th to the 28th. This is going to be pretty neat because we did see something like this last year, kind of a similar way. It's nice to see people cleaning up and also being rewarded within the game of Pokemon Go. So we are going to have increased appearance of ground type Pokemon. Let's go ahead and back out here and look at LeakDuck's amazing image yet again. So we do have at 2,000 participants increased appearance of ground type Pokemon. And then at 7,000 participants, which we will most definitely reach, we're going to have ×2 Stardust and candies for the event spawns. Okay, I'm assuming that's the ground type Pokemon. And then Groudon raids will be making a return. And if you don't remember, it has been released in the shiny variant, so you will possibly be able to catch yourself a shiny Groudon if you were not able to the first time around. And not only that, they're going to be releasing the shiny Diglett at 5,000 participants. So if we take a closer look here, shiny Diglett and Dugtrio basically have a blue nose. Okay, so there you go. Pretty cute and funny Pokemon for sure. So there you have the Earth Day event that is coming in April 13th to the 28th. And if you would like more information regarding Earth Day, I will be leaving this link in the description so you can go ahead and check it out. Alright, so this is going to be kind of a news flash video bringing you up to speed on everything that is happening because there are quite a bit of events going on back to back and even sometimes overlaying each other. So this one right here is going to be weather focused limited research featuring shiny Lotad, which you will be able to get through the Pokestops, much like the Clamperl and Feebas Day. But this time around, they're going to be extending the hours quite significantly, so it appears that they have listened to us. This is going to be happening from March 30th at 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. So quite a significant amount of time there, giving you 9 hours to go out there and possibly find yourself a shiny Lotad. Other shiny Pokemon that are going to be featured in this event are going to be Castform, which you can find with its new move and its signature move, which is going to be Weather Ball. Now, who knows if there's going to be something revolving around this specific move, because in the main series games, whenever a specific weather was in place, that Castform will take to that shape. So if it was sunny weather within that battle, it would turn into the sunny form, rainy, and so on. So who knows if it's going to be able to help you control the weather in your battles, PvP, or raids. That's big speculation, but it's still fun to think about. Features: Pokemon that appear due to weather conditions will appear more frequently during this event, meaning if it's rainy, you'll probably see an increased spawn of rainy type Pokemon. You have your electric, water, and bug types. And if it's sunny, ground, grass, and fire. So pretty much that right there. Limited research tasks will be available when you spin a photo disc at a Pokestop. Completing a limited research task will award you encounters with Lotad. If you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny Lotad and a shiny cast form in its normal form cast form. So the research tasks are going to be for the Lotad, and the cast forms are going to be in the wild, so you're going to have to just get lucky by tapping on those. Who knows if they're going to be an increased spawn? I would assume so, and they said nothing else regarding the cast forms other shiny forms, so we'll see what happens. Now this is why I'm kind of speculating towards that the weather ball may have some sort of deal that will take place within that battle, because they're releasing the shiny cast form and not the other forms. So will it change to whatever specific type it is when you go into battle? Therefore you're going to see the shiny variants of the cast form weather forms. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Regarding Giratina, now if you were a little bit confused regarding the origin form and the altered form, so this is what they have to say. Starting March 28th, the altered form Giratina will return to raids until April 2nd. So that is going to be the image that you see up there and the one that has already entered into Pokemon Go, when it will transfer into origin form to keep testing trainers' strength until April 29th. So there you go. We're going to see the altered form on the 28th until April 2nd. And then from April 2nd to the 29th, we're going to see the origin form. So that is going to be quite exciting. All right, and the last bit of information is going to be revolving around April's Community Day, which is going to be featuring Bagon. This is big news, folks, because Salamence is going to be an amazing shiny, not to mention its attack is quite high, making it meta relevant. So the whole Bagon family does look amazing. It's going to be in a green variant. This is all going down from April 13th from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Feature Pokemon, Bagon will appear more frequently in the wild. The lure modules will last up to 3 hours during the duration of the event. Evolve a Shelgon up to or 1 hour after the event to obtain the Salamence that knows a special move, which has not yet been announced. So I did go over that in my last video, and I was saying I'm going to have my money on Dragon Rush, but I did cut out the part where I said, you know, it might be receiving a fly move, and I'm just going to throw that out there. Yes, you guys are probably right, considering what it says about its Pokedex entry. So just fingers crossed. And if you're thinking, okay, yeah, if it did receive fly, sure, well, what's that going to be really useful for? So we'll just have to wait and see on that. But I'm still going to possibly go with Dragon Rush, who knows, or maybe even Outrage. Dragon Claw is also a possibility. So there you have it. The bonuses are going to be 3x catch, and that's going to be for XP. And if you are trying to reach that level 40 still, well, this is going to be your opportunity. Turn on Lucky Egg and start the grind. And that's going to wrap it up, trainers. I also go plus this shiny Aeron a little bit ago. Whoops, did not mean to make that my buddy. Okay, let's go ahead and switch it up. I was trying to actually go for the Deoxys, which I also did today, and we completed it with 4 trainers. More on that later. Make sure you're subscribed, you have notifications on, and I'll be bringing you that video later today. So it was pretty fun. We had 4 of us, like I just said, and there was 2 of us that were ultra friends, and there was 1 of us that were best friends. And then between the other trainers, they were all best friends. So that should be quite exciting to upload later. And I want to say thank you for watching, trainers. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.